Not too long ago, I made my yearly fall trip to Trader Joe's. It's in a different state from where I live, and it's between 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic, to get there. So I would have loved to shop there all the time, but because of the distance, I make it special occasions. But I found out that they had these Thanksgiving items, and I just had to have them in my life. So I made the special trip, especially this for Wick. How adorable. Okay. Charcuterie board, assorted flavored dog treats, cheddar cheese, salami, provolone cheese, and prosciutto flavors. Dogs deserve their own happy hour. They certainly do, and we are going to treat him with those for Thanksgiving. And then these sound so interesting. Let me know if you've had them. They're Thanksgiving stuffing seasoned kettle chips. Flavors of the classic holiday dish in each potato chip. And I did 2 boxes on these green bean casserole bites. There's 10 of them in each, and I'm gonna have these as a appetizer on a Thanksgiving. Actually, when I seen them from Trader Joe's from Instagram, I thought the boxes were going to be a lot bigger, but they're really tiny, so I'm assuming these are like mini, but that's okay. I think that's going to make a really nice addition to Thanksgiving dinner, because I do a really authentic Portuguese Thanksgiving, like true to form Portuguese Thanksgiving, which is actually quite different from an all-American Thanksgiving. I will link it right above, so if you're interested in what that looks like, you can click on that link and take a look for yourself. Okay, then I saw this goat cheese spiced pumpkin. I mean, what would you call this? Like a little log. And I'm thinking for appetizers for Thanksgiving also. So if you have any ideas of what to pair this up with, I'm not really sure what to do with it yet, so I'm open to suggestions. I actually really appreciate it. And then this was very exciting. I'm definitely glad they still had it at Trader Joe's. Everything but the leftovers seasoning blend. I can't wait to cook with that. And then this turkey sausage stuffing fried rice. It's got stir-fried rice, vegetables, breadcrumbs, and turkey sausage. Definitely looking forward to the night we have this for dinner as a side. Here is my everyday styled dining table. The natural, beautiful light coming through the door and the window is going to steal the show. So I don't know how clear it's going to come off, but to me it's looking a little bluish, but like I said, that's from all the natural light. Anyway, here in the center you'll always find some seasonal napkins along with some candles. There you go. It looks like you can kind of get a look at the flowers. I love these. And for candles, sitting on the candle holders, I have these that say home on it, and the same blue as the lettering, and they're quite pretty, but like I said, the light is just, they're not winning against the light, and I just love how it matches my curtains. So now I want to change it up to a more like toned down fall look. I should have done this sooner. I'm like right down to the wire, but I still want it to look nice for Thanksgiving, so we're gonna push through. So this is not new. I have previously owned this, and a few weeks ago I picked up these battery operated candles from Homegoods. The first set that I got was the taller ones, and it was scented. These are not scented, but I didn't like the way the tall ones looked. I like the size that I have going on now, so I just exchanged it for these, and these were cheaper. And back in September, I had seen the most beautiful, is it pampas? Is that how you say it? Grass at Hobby Lobby. I have no idea how much it was, but they were stocked with it. And of course, me just coming right off of summer and still so nice out, I'm like, I'll come back. Well, I went back and not one to be found. So in the fall, because I was in the regular floral section, in the fall section they had this, and yeah, this is 20 bucks. It's insane. But it was half off, 10, even for just that little bit. I think it's still insane. And the ones, it's flying all over the place. The ones that I wanted from Hobby Lobby originally, they were like a sand color. They were so beautiful. Like, I'm kicking myself. Like, I don't want to rush time. I like living in the moment. I like living in the season. But that's one time that I should have just got it, but I didn't. So this is a very pretty color too. And I think it looks really pretty with that. And I mean, the hole in this isn't that big, but I don't think that this is gonna fill it much. I was probably better off with 2 or 3, but there's just no way I was gonna pay 20 or 30. I just wasn't gonna do it. Not that I think the ones down the floral section were gonna be any cheaper, but they were exactly what I wanted. They were so full and they were so beautiful that if I had to pay a little extra, I would have. But this is what I have to work with. We're at Thanksgiving's door and I wanna get my table, you know, all fall-esque. So let's go ahead and do that. And now hold on. When I started thinking about how I wanted my table to look, I knew exactly what I wanted. We already talked about Hobby Lobby, and then I wanted this to sit on like a flat tray. It's not really a tray, it's more like not a cutting board. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's in that cutting board family, you know. It's where you put the cheese and grape spreads and stuff like that. But I didn't want it for that. I wanted it to sit this on it and my candlesticks with the fall colors. I didn't really look in advance, and because I'm doing this late, I didn't want to put that added stress on myself to like run around and look at all kinds of stores to try to find something I didn't know I was gonna find. At Hobby Lobby, they didn't have what I was looking for, and what I would have settled for was like, it was stupid expensive. No, and they were 50% off, and I'm like, no, I'm just not doing it. So the only other home decor store in the area that I was in was Marshall's. And you've seen what I was looking at. There wasn't much to choose from. I couldn't decide in the store. I brought all 3 pieces home with me. I'm just gonna pick whichever one looks best, and I really don't like doing exchanges. Like, that brings on the anxiety for me, but I didn't want to make a decision there because none of them was exactly what I was looking for. This one, so I said better safe than sorry, bring the 3 home, you know, one more exchange won't kill you. So this is really on the idea of what I want it to look like, but I wanted it wider, and I didn't need this. Now I actually like this, but not necessarily for a table, like centerpiece, like if you were going to do the food on it, or I'm thinking maybe I'll even keep it, if this is the one I choose to be on the table, maybe I'll even keep it and use it as wall decor and hang it, because it is a very beautiful piece. You know, I don't need that, but it even comes with the little serving. So one of them is a cheese knife, and the other one is called wait, it is Friend. This was $24.99. You know, not the most inexpensive thing, but not the most expensive thing either. I guess it's okay. This is the closest that I got to what I want. So we'll see. Like I said, if this is the one I end up choosing, then I know I can repurpose it, where the other 2 I really can't repurpose unless I put it away and use it again for next year. And who knows what I'm going to be feeling next year. I could want to go totally different as far as the look on the table. So I don't know, but better I have a few choices and then decide than only bringing this home and not liking it at all. With all that being said, it's already done. I could care less that it's already done. It says happiness is homemade, which is, it's kind of cute. I do love this. I really love that. I think that's really pretty. $29.99, but I do really like it. Not what I was looking at all, looking for at all. As you can see, there's quite a big difference. I wanted something long and flat, and this is, the bottom is flat, but you know, that's not flat. And I didn't want it round, but I said, you know, I have a lot of like black metal in my dining room and I have lots of wood. I figured, well, bring it home. You know, I don't have to be stuck with it. I can return it. And then the third option, this is so heavy. This thing is so dang heavy. I like that. I like that look. And it's not bad. It's really pretty. Again, it's not what I was looking for, but if it's the one that I pick out of the three, it's not really one that I'd be settling for and not liking it, because I do like it. It's just going to depend on what it looks like. And it's, like I said, it's so heavy, and it's only $19.99. So here we have it. Let's play around and see what I end up with. Alright, so here is the first look. I'm not too excited for it at all, especially this. This is not what I was envisioning at all. It looks pretty. Unfortunately, because of the window, you really can't get a good look. But I left the candles out because actually those are scented even though it's not listed. But I'm gonna go and move on to the second look and then the third look, and let me know which one you think I end up going with, or scratch it all together. And would you scratch it all together, or would you pick one of the three looks? See if I can get in closer. Yeah. Oh, here you go. But yeah, that would definitely need to be fuller. The ones at Hobby Lobby, the original ones I wanted, they were shorter, so they would have filled that in and come out more. I mean, yes, I can cut these, but because there's not enough of them, I'm not even gonna bother, because even if I did cut them, they still wouldn't fill it, because especially like the three in the back, they're not full at all. So we'll see. I mean, as a whole, it's still pretty, but I don't know. I'm disappointed. So here's the second one. I actually like it better than I thought I would. I think it's because it looks fuller. The other one looked kind of sparse. right, so that's option 2. Here's the third and last option. Again, like option 2, I actually like it a lot better than I thought I would. And this one I brought back the candles. I can't even remember if I brought back the candles on the second one. I know I definitely didn't use it on the first one. I wish you were getting a better view, getting the view that I'm getting, but the light is just not going to let that happen. Here you have it. I had leftover chicken and I turned it into a soup, and it's like Thanksgiving melted into my crock pot. So this happened, it ate away at me, and I did it. I took the chance and hit up another Hobby Lobby, one out of state, and it paid off. Look what I found. The original pampas grass that I wanted for the table. It was so worth the little extra stress of getting out on an already tight schedule of time and finding them. It came out exactly the way I thought it would, but here there was a few changes on the candlesticks. Even with the white candle holders that I had, it was just much too bright for the look that I was trying to go for. Trial and error. Once I put it together, I realized that definitely was off, and I ended up switching them out for these beautiful like brass toned ones. They are so gorgeous, and I think it looks so good together, as if it was meant to be, for sure. And instead of going with the orange color, I went with more of a mustard tapered candle. And then making that added trip also to Homegoods was another payoff. They had exactly what I wanted for this table. I wanted it long, I wanted it wide, I wanted it big, I wanted that handle, and this delivered. It was so worth it. And then I just added my little Dollar Tree pumpkin. Also added my yard sale find over the summer. Forgot if it was like 25 cents or 50 cents for this basket. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. And with my happy full heart, I wish you a wonderful, memorable, happy Thanksgiving.